Hello everyone, thank you for watching another episode of Zen with Ren on nail stamping. In today's video, I want to use the nail stamping process to illustrate an analogy how that relates to mindfulness and how the basic nail stamping process can relate to the ways that we can manage our stress and our emotions. So if this interests you, I would recommend you to watch the entire segment. So let's get started. Okay, so today I selected this plate XL355. You see the designs are very simple and classic. There are simple patterns like heart, stars, great for a beginner like me, right? So I think most of us can agree that stress is inevitable in our daily lives. And I think stress is completely normal. In fact, I personally believe a little stress, just the right amount, pushes us to excel and live up to our potential. But it's just when we are off balance, we do not know how to effectively manage it. And that can build up to harm us physically, emotionally, and even hurt the relationships that we have with the people that we love. So I'm going to use some stamping polish, and imagine stamping polish represent our stress. Okay, so I'm going to put some over here. So this is like the right amount of stamping polish that we use before we scrape, right? But like I said, imagine this is stress and we keep on applying a lot of stamping polishes, a lot of stress. Oh, so much. You see? It's spreading all over. So as we keep on applying polishes, it means that the stress is building up and it covers so many parts of the plate, right? So if we never pause or to notice, or what I've been saying, like to be mindful or to scrape off the polish, what would happen? Let's try that. Do you think I can, stamp it and see the design? Let's try that. You see, it's quite impossible, right? I mean, we all know that you can't pick up the design. So this represents like a situation that when we are very stressful for a prolonged period of time. So nothing is clear. Okay, let me clean this up first, okay? So we can help ourselves. For example, in my previous videos, we share some simple meditation practices such as mindful breathing, mindful sitting, mindful walking that can help us to enhance our own self-awareness. It's like you're training your own watchdog to become aware and help you manage your situations when your stress initially begins. Remember when I applied the stamping polishes on the plate, initially it's just a very thin layer. That's the time that you can become mindful with the changes you're experiencing within yourself, inside of you. So let me demonstrate. So let's say I want to pick up this design. I should put it over here. So as you can see, it's just a thin layer. Imagine that with your awareness, with your practice, you're able to see it and then scrape it off. Okay. And then just gently pick up the design. Look. It's a pretty good pickup, right? So this is your stress. This means when you see it clearly, you notice it, you're mindful of it. It's kind of like, hey, stress, you are there. I'm okay with it. Let's work together. We'll find ways to make it the best out of it. out of the whatever the situations we're in. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me just bring this closer. You are able to see it clearly versus in the beginning when we have a lot of stamping polishes. We're not mindful, we're just trying to pick it up at that time versus right now. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp it on here. Hopefully, yeah, not too bad. So today I use it the Mani mask as well. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. I got my jar here with a cotton pad filled with acetone. So that's a trick that I learned. Okay, how about the star this time? Okay, the stars pattern right here. See, so the design on the stamper head represent what? So you're able to see it with clarity. So you can observe your stress, you can observe your situations, you can observe your emotions, whatever they may be. And then it's just, with practice, it doesn't overwhelm you. You reduce the chances that you get hit from the blind spot. So again, let me try. I don't have my paper towel, so I'm going to use this guy. So gentle scrape. I like to use it from what I've learned, just a natural weight of the card, and then just one or twice, and then I see. Pretty good. Okay. So you're not purposely slowing things down awkwardly. Pretty good. Instead, things are automatically slow down for you to notice, to observe clearly. I have to repeat this because I think it is very important. The benefit from mindfulness practice through meditations or some form of mindfulness practice is that you are not purposely slowing things down. Instead, things are presented to you slowly because of your practice. So things are presented to you slowly at a pace where you can notice it clearly without being carried away. So that's the difference. You're not like awkwardly trying to slow things down, but slowing things down does help your mindfulness practice. But as you get better, whenever you're in a difficult situations or when a lot of stamping polishes like stress are building up, before it piles up, you're able to stop, to pause, scrape it off, and then observe the situations. And it gives you the ability to make better choices. Okay, so today is very quick and short. I am successful. I'm going to clean that up now. I'm going to use a tweezer to remove that, and seems like I got most of it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, and let me try this part. So I practice a little bit. I apply it as best as I can be. So I feel like using the tweezer, and then you see, I think it's a pretty good product. So yep, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So it reduces, some cleaning time. I still have to do a little bit, but overall, I would say pretty good. Okay, I'm pretty much done. I used the no smudge top coat already. One thing I've learned today as part of the nail stamping process is for the Mani mask that I used, I think I need to apply it closer to the nail so that I get more protection. I think I was just applying not close enough so that when I stamp, so this part, I still need to spend time to clean it. But I think if I protect myself more closer to the cuticle areas, like near the nail, I think I will have less time cleaning up. So one last question, or a simple question for you I have is, if it's up to you, which I think all of us have the ability. Would you prefer this, a mush of unawareness, or you would prefer this, a state of clarity? A mush of unawareness or a state of clarity? I think most of us would know what to choose. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you so much for your time. We will try our best to think of more ideas to incorporate mindfulness, meditations, and nail stamping together. Something that are fun to watch and relevant to you. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and have an amazing day.